WWE 2K25 is right around the corner, and I feel like I'm going to be saying this for a while, but it is really right around the corner. We talking about maybe less than 2 months till we finally can play this game in our hands. And before we dive deeper into this video, I want to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button because a large percentage of you always come back to the video but do not hit that subscribe button. With that being said, I will be giving away a couple of copies of WWE 2K25, so a couple subscribers will be able to walk away with the game for free when the game comes out. So make sure to hit that sub button. Let's go on ahead and get into it, y'all. 2K25 is soon to be revealed, and they teased breakthrough, game-changing features, breakthrough year, all of that. And I have to go on ahead and speak on it, man. What could be so breakthrough about it? We talked about it in the previous videos, but I want to go on ahead and talk about what could be that breakthrough feature that could finally get us and hook us on this game. But let's go on ahead and get into the possibility of what these features could be. Now, if I had to go on ahead and guess, man, crossplay, servers, those two things are probably going to be some of the biggest things that are added to 2K25. Crossplay is something that's been around for a very long time at this point, maybe 3 years if so. So I guess not that, much of a long time, but you guys know what I mean. They've been in sports games at this point. They've been out for a while, and it seems like 2K is lacking on the WWE side because one of their premier franchise games, which is NBA 2K, does carry the crossplay feature, but WWE 2K does not. And I feel like that would be something that does help out a lot more, because if you go and look at community creations, it does carry crossplay. You can get those community creations across everything: PC, Xbox, PlayStation, it don't matter. You can still go on ahead and grab it. When you want to go on ahead and play online, you're still stuck on your own console, and that's something that I think is going to change this year. A lot of people are going to say, whoa, please don't do that, because right now we are dealing with some servers that get worse and worse by the year, but I think that they're actually going to step up their game and give us what we need to get these servers up and running. MyFaction, to me, I know that everybody has their own opinion, but I think that this mode could be so much more fun if we had some actual servers that worked, because I would be able to take my cards online and play and not think twice. The reason why I don't go online on MyFaction is because the servers absolutely suck. When you go and play online, you're like a second or two behind, and you're guessing on the buttons, trying to, reverse and counter what your opponent is going to do, and it's not even in real time. It just feels like these servers get worse and worse. 2K25 for the NBA side, their servers may not be the greatest, but man, guess what? I could get on there and play a full game of whatever I want to do on that game, and I won't lag. WWE 2K, I can't say the same thing. The glory days, man, we used to be able to get on there, play online for hours and hours and hours, and if you lagged out, it was most likely your connection. Honestly, since the THQ days, aside from 2K14, I can't remember the last time we had good servers. It seems like they've just gotten worse and regressed ever since we went to next gen, which was the Xbox One, and now we're on Xbox Series X and PlayStation, and they just don't seem to get any better. This is a mode that I really want to see improved on, and I think that crossplay could give it that oomph, because now I don't have to buy the game on every console to play with you guys, play with the community, or for you guys to play with your friends, vice versa for me. I want to be able to get on there and play the game with anybody, just like everybody else is able to nowadays. It feels like nowadays, man, a lot of the things that you choose with the console that you have, that conversation is almost obsolete at this point, because no matter what console you have, you can still play with your boys or whatnot, depending on the game. So I am excited to see what these features could be, but crossplay is probably one of the ones that I think is going to be added, and not a lot of people, may not be thinking about that right now. And I got another idea in mind that I could really see coming in for this breakthrough year and game-changing features is story mode. I think story mode can go on ahead and be that mode that pushes the game to its limit. WWE 2K25, I cannot wait for you, and I cannot wait for this reveal, because story mode would be huge. Yes, would it probably be bare bones? Maybe a little bit. Will they add a lot more cutscenes? Who knows? I don't want to throw the towel in already without even knowing if this mode is in the game or not, but I think that story mode could really push this game to new levels, new heights, especially with community creations. If you can upload these stories up and let people go on ahead and take care of them and download them and play them. Let me create a story with my community in a live stream. Let me do stuff like that. I really think that this game could really survive and succeed for a larger part of the year compared to previous versions of the game. I feel like 2K25 really needs to do something big to really stand out, because 2K24 was real nice. It was a nice gameplay update, lots of, good roster stuff, DLC good, but we didn't have that mode that really kept us coming back for more. I want to be able to get on 2K25 and plug my keyboard in and just be as creative as possible and get away from the world. Story mode would allow me to do that and be different within my own way, allow the community to be different within their own way, give us content all year round. I might just want to get on a game and play a story, or have a story from a viewer or a supporter that asks me, hey man, can you play my story? I would love to do that. You know what I'm saying? And story mode could really be that, oomph for the game. So that's just my 2 cents with that. And lastly, universe mode. This could be a breakthrough year for universe mode, and I hope it is. Universe mode can have so many different things added to it if done correctly. And I think that universe mode is one of those modes that has to be scrapped from top to bottom, but I can't help but keep my hopes up just a little bit for the fact that they might have been working on something for a couple years now, and they're finally ready to drop it in the game. And I think that that could be really, really big. I think that could be the breakthrough feature, the game-changing feature for 2K25. Those are not words to take lightly, and shame on 2K if they use those words knowing that they're not going to give us anything game-changing. I feel like anything game-changing or breakthrough, it needs to be big, especially if you're using these words, especially with the expectations that these consumers and the fans have of this game because of the year that we're coming off of. I thought last year's game was solid, but it also felt like there was nothing there for us to keep coming back to. So I feel like 2K has a big task ahead of them to bring us back. Servers, again, that's one thing that could continue bringing people back. Maybe an online mode in there. Back in 08, you're able to take the championship belts and really just, as you're winning, keep building on and have nice looking championship belts that if you lost online, you lost and that was it. I just want something like that in this year's game, man. 2K25 has a lot of potential, and I feel like we're stuck at potential. 2K24 had a lot of potential, but we were stuck at potential. I really want to see this game get maxed out to the max of its ability. And I think that with the words they're using, breakthrough and game changing and all this and all that, I think it's only time, man, that 2K goes all the way, really surprises us. I'm really excited just looking at the screenshots with Cody Rhodes and him having a new model. It just looks like there's some effort being put in, especially to the roster. So I'm hoping that that same effort or more is being put into these features, working hard to really make this a breakthrough year, because I think the game needs it. We talked about last gen is how the game could potentially be held back because of it. I don't really know that. Nobody really knows that, but you can only just see and hope that hopefully that's not the case and they can really do something big with this year's game. I had to get on there and talk about that, man. Servers are the #1 priority for me, though, for 2K25, aside from Universe, because we obviously know that has its own issues. So I am hoping that that is looked into this year, but I couldn't help but get on here and talk about it with y'all, spark some conversation, as that's all we're going to be doing all month till January 28th comes around and we finally get that official reveal. Nonetheless, though, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.